Today, Wednesday, whatever the 20, whatever it is, I'm gonna do a couple bonus videos. I don't know, man. I might put them late at night. So you'll see another bonus video tonight about the Queso rapper in Jacksonville. So I'm gonna make these a couple bonus videos, right? I make them late at night for my West Coast people. But Hitchens, right? So apparently this whole push from some Hispanics, Oscar Duarte, Oscar De La Hoya, they have this outrage about Richardson Hitchens pulling out the fight before the fight. Oh, he's a clown, or he's, in my opinion, Duarte didn't even deserve the title shot, right? It wasn't this much outrage when Duarte came out and said that he believed Ryan Garcia was on steroids versus him. It wasn't this much Hispanic panic when it boiled down, or just American panic when all these Hispanics popped hot. Oscar Valdez, Julio Cesar Martinez, Canelo popped hot, Ryan popped hot, Luis Neri popped hot. The other dude that went overseas and that wore Eddie Reynoso's patch, he popped hot. It was, nobody looked at, Eddie Reynoso and they didn't go in on him. And we talk about a dude who claimed to be sick and pull out before the fight. Remember when Canelo was changing them weights right before the fights, when he was at 100 junior middleweight and the weight would just shift right before the weigh-in? It wasn't no panic then. It wasn't no, oh, he a coward and he this, that, and the thing. When Ryan cheated Devin Haney, it wasn't no, he was. So at the end of the day, so what if Hitchens pulled out the night of the fight? So what? Y'all did a bunch of hoe ass shit too. Y'all done a bunch of hoe ass shit too. So y'all want to try to make him out to be the worst thing in box. Okay, pull it out. So what? Duarte didn't deserve to be a champion anyway. He didn't deserve that title fight anyway. So many of these dudes who fight absolutely nobody and they get a title fight. This is why I'm a promoter of one belt. And I was listening to Eric Hawani talk to Atif, the brother from Philly, and they was talking about, well, this is why I didn't like Zofa, because the bonuses too. I don't give a fuck about what they making. Atif ain't even been on TV. Very talented fighter. When he was with PBC, I don't know what he's doing now. When he was at PBC, he's one of the most talented young fighters out there. Dude got to be pushing 30 now. We ain't even seen him on TV. We ain't even seen him on TV. Well, we see him on YSM, but we don't see him on TV. We see his highlights on Instagram, but we don't see him on TV. Pretty sure, come on. Get up out of here. So when we start really digging into it, man, it's a lot of dudes who would never have been champion. Ryan, Rolly, a lot of these dudes would have never, ever been a champion, never, ever held the title if it wasn't for them having 4 or 5 belts. And then you got them counting triple G's. You got them counting triple G's, You got them counting triple G's regular WBA title defense as real title defenses. That's not even a real title. What are we talking about? That's not even a real title. This is just, it's getting out of hand. It's legitimately getting out of hand. Oh man, he this and he that, and Oscar crying. Okay, cool. Oscar, we mad as hell that you and Virgil Ortiz can't close the boots fight. What are we talking about? We was upset you were wearing fishnets and putting high heels on. We was upset when Oscar De La Hoya talk about every man put on a pair of heels before. What are we talking about? We was upset when you and your cronies were saying that racist shit about Al Heyman. Calling him a black Hitler and all this stuff. And then you come back and act like you kissing his ass. So they can say what they want to say about Hitchens and all that type of stuff. And that is what it is. But, we need to be clowning them for cheating the game. Oh, it's mental health. And, oh, man, I don't know where I got these steroids in my ass from. Like, come on, man. Y'all mad because he pulled out the fight. So what? Y'all was bringing a fucking gun to a fucking boxing match. Y'all was bringing motherfucking needles to a boxing match. And them ain't the only Hispanic fighters juicing. A lot of that shit being swept up under the rug. They're allowing these dudes to juice. And when people was pointing out that Manny Pacquiao was possibly on that shit back in the day, it was no outrage. None whatsoever. So, let me know when y'all ready to keep the outrage equal. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't condoning what Richardson Hitchens did neither. But we not about to go hard on him like y'all ain't suspect. Duarte didn't deserve the title fight to begin with. Let's keep it real. So that's just my piece.